Millions of Americans have had their current health insurance canceled by Obamacare, and it's not just individuals buying their own insurance. People who had insurance through their jobs are also losing it. Here now with a first-hand example is Thomas Brennan. He owns a graphics company in upstate New York. Thomas, tell us what just happened with your company's health care plan and how many people are affected.
Well, we've had a health care plan here which we've been providing voluntarily for our employees since 2005. And I got a cancellation notice just last week, and they told us that they're done, that's it, it's a Blue Cross Blue Shield policy, and they called us and told us that we no longer have this policy. We'll have to find something new by December 31st, and that does affect all of my employees, and we've got 17 employees here.
Wow, the president has said that only bad health plans are being canceled. Was your plan insufficient?
Our plan was actually stellar. I went through a very severe heart issue back in 2008. I had congestive heart failure. I also had a number of issues, an enlarged heart. They actually were talking about a heart transplant for a while. To make a long story short, I made a complete recovery, but we had a lot of drugs and treatment in that time, cardiac ablation, as well as several different cardioversions, which were where they shock you to put you back in a rhythm. And all of that was covered with the exception of some copays. And I chose to pay for my own prescription coverage because it was actually more affordable that way. And so it was outstanding coverage. I love the plan. I really want to keep my plan.
Wow. Talk about the cost of finding a new health plan that qualifies under Obamacare.
Well, the problem that I'm finding right now is the plan that we had is now being made compliant with the federal mandates, which is going to result in a minimum of 33% increase on the premium. That would be for myself and all my employees. And in addition to that, we're going from a $0 deductible to a $1,200 deductible. And we'll have to be getting a number of insurances and coverages that we don't want, such as mental health coverage, substance abuse recovery coverage, as well as prescription coverage, which again, we found it to be more cost effective not to have that. I've got a lot of young employees here. So the cost in dollars is one thing, but there's also a great deal of time I've spent on this, just trying to figure out what's what. And I've spent a great deal of time trying to get the facts straight on this.
Well, did your canceled health plan have any adverse effect on your own health or the ability to get proper health care over the years?
No, none. It was always, any doctor I went to took it without any problem whatsoever. It was great. We had no problem with it whatsoever. It was a great plan, great coverage. There was nothing that I ever wanted that it didn't offer.
Wow. Now, I know that you say the president needs to be pro-choice about health care. Explain that.
Well, what I mean by that is there has been a great deal said by the president and others that the government should not be becoming between a woman and her doctor, or that the government's position should be limited in this capacity. And yet I'm finding right now I've definitely got government between me and my doctor now, government and my health care, and I wish he'd be pro-choice on that issue.
Indeed. Thomas Brennan, thank you so much for your insight. Much appreciated.
Great. Thank you.